Hi, my name is John Matelski. I'm a friend of Dr. Dom's, and I'm going to show the basic djembe technique today. So step one is remove any rings or watches or anything that might damage the drum or your hand when you start whacking at it. Okay. Good. Step two, you want to sit upright. You don't lean back when you're playing. From upright, you lean ever so slightly forward. That's a good ready position. Okay, so you need to orient the djembe. So when you look at it, what you're looking for is the spine of the goat. Okay, so you want to find a line, and you also want to look for wear spots, because someone who probably knows better than you has already played the drum and found out where it sounds good. So the idea is not all places along the drum sound equally resonant, so you want to find the sweet spot, which for me on this drum is right here. All right, next, you got to open the djembe mouth. If the djembe is flat on the floor, you get no sound. If you angle it away from you a few degrees, 20, 30 degrees, the sound opens up. So that's going to be important. Move it into range. You're holding it between your knees. All right, now we're ready to play some djembe. So there's three primary sounds on the djembe: bass, tone, and slap. Bass is easy. Anyone can do it. It's like giving a high five. Directly in the middle of the drum, your hand is open and relaxed. Drop your arm and let it bounce. Bass. Bass. Good. We're 1/3 of the way there. Okay, the next two sounds are tone and slap. So bass, tone, slap, low, middle, high. For these ones, instead of hitting in the center of the drum, you draw your hand back until this part of your hand, the pad of your hand, is on the bevel of the drum here. And for your tones and slaps, you keep your hands in the same position. You don't migrate onto the drum or recede away from the center of the drum. Your hands stay right here. And the metaphor is, if you picture a car crash flying out through the windshield. In the same way, the pad of your hand hitting the corner here, your fingers are going to carry into the drum head by their momentum or inertia. So djembe, we're not playing with our fingers. You play with your forearm, and you do different things with your hand to kind of modulate the sound that you get, but the strokes are coming from the elbow and forearm. Okay, so we did bass, tone. Tone, your wrist and fingers are straight with your arm. Tone is flat like a boat. You have, your fingers are lightly tensioned together to create one solid structure. You got to make sure your thumb is out of the way. This is tone, tone. Slap. Now your fingers and wrists are relaxed. Slap is taking off like an airplane. Okay? Try slap. Good, that's slap. Okay, those are the three sounds. Technique for djembe, it's all about having highly differentiated tones and slaps. And this is a process. It takes a lifetime to optimize the differentiation there. But the way you do it is every time you play, you work on technique for a few minutes, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, You put all of your focus on it, and then when you actually start to play the rhythms, you kind of let go of that. How did I put it here? You don't dwell on the technique. Nobody's perfect. It takes a while to get it together. Okay, so you've got the 3 sounds. You start off by doing just one of each and trying to hear the difference. Ready? Bass, tone, slap. And then the other hand. That was a weird slap. Let me try again. That was also kind of weird, but we're going to go with it. Okay. So then you start to kind of put it to beat 3, 4. That was a good one even for me. Okay, then we'll do 4 strikes, so 3, 4. Boom, 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 go, 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 ga, 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 ga. How about we'll do one more like that. 3, 4. Okay, so anything you do with the right hand, you do with the left hand. Peter, Paul, Peter, Paul. You want to keep them balanced. Okay, and that's going to conclude the technique primer. If you can do that, you're ready to move on to one of the rhythms. Thank you for joining me. Take care, everybody. Until next time, bye-bye.